And it all goes back to the stop and frisk policy, doesn't it? How the F does this really have anything to do with cigarette taxes? The cigarette taxes is not so much stop and frisk, because stop and frisk actually goes further than harassing people for a reason. It is the broken windows policy, right? You go up and you get people who are involved in petty crimes that are not, it's not really, frankly, it's not, I don't even know if it constitutes a crime any more than jaywalking does. I don't refer to people like he's a jaywalker. It is a way of exerting influence over people. That's all it is. We're going to show you, and it doesn't even matter who Garner is to them. We're going to show you, either we're going to show Garner or we're going to show everybody else in the neighborhood. It's not like these guys take Garner and go, oh, would you come with us and let's go into the hallway? And no, they're doing this right on the street. That's not a bug. That is a feature. They are doing this right on the street to let everybody else know in the neighborhood, look, we can fuck with you at any time. We don't need a reason. And if there's any pretense that we need a reason, we'll just make one up or we'll find one. You were walking in the street. You were selling Lucy's 6 months ago. Whatever. It doesn't matter. This is for the cops who are operating under this so-called broken windows system. And, now that they don't have access to stop and frisk in the same amount that they used to, remember, their stop and frisks are down now by more than 90%. And so they need to say, like, okay, we can't stop and frisk you in the way that we used to, but we can F with you any time we want. And here's an example of it. And look, it doesn't matter what your size is. We're going to find the biggest guy on the block, and we're going to bring 4 other guys, and we're going to wrestle them to the ground just to show you guys in this whole neighborhood that we can do it at any time, that you are completely powerless and without recourse, and we are without accountability. That's what this was. It was a show. Man, what are you going to do? We went a little too far. I don't know if you had said to these guys, like, are you going to be bummed out if this guy dies? My guess would have been like, oh, that's probably too far. But they didn't give a crap when he was sitting on the ground unconscious. The EMT didn't even give a crap. That was part of the show too. When that cop waves at the woman shooting the video of this. At the end, the second video. Yes,
him.
Yeah, Pantaleo. When he waves at the camera, he's basically saying, like, not only can we do this at any time, but I don't give a shit if you videotape us. I'm waving hello because you cannot touch us. We will fuck with you with total impunity. And if somebody dies or someone's lying unconscious on the floor, guess what? We still have total impunity. That's what the message was. Maybe they regret that he died. They probably don't regret it a lot. It caused a lot of grief for them. It's not inconceivable that somewhere they were like, yeah, he probably shouldn't have died. But if he had just gone to the hospital and suffered brain damage or a stroke, they wouldn't have given it a second thought. In fact, they would have been like, the next day or the next week, they would be on that street corner and they'd go, do you want to end up like your vegetable friend, Eric Garner? You remember that fat guy that we took down? You want to be the next guy that we do? That's the way they would have gone about it.